everyone, Ittarra here, bringing you my very first MK11 video. In this video, we're going to go over something rather basic, because of the simple fact that I have heard from my friends, followers, and just people who are trying to get into MK11 that the special moves are a little bit weird to feel out and actually combo into, as well as just properly perform. So what you're going to do is you want to go into training mode. You want to pick Baraka. Now, the reason why you want to pick Baraka is for the simple fact that in one of his basic variations, he has a lenient window, an intermediate window, and a strict window for when you can do special moves to cancel them out. And they're all relatively simple as a whole. You want to go to the variation Restless Nomad, because this will be strict as well as lenient. And then for the training dummy, we're going to pick Devora, because everybody hates Devora. We're going to go to the Shirai Ryu Fire Garden, because that is the best stage. Don't at me. So, there's going to be something really important that you're going to want to do the second you load in. Hit start. Go to controls. Release check. Turn that off. That will kill you more times than not, unless you're already used to it. And the reason for this is you're going to have to pay attention to the left side of the screen above the shield. Now, simple spine burst, which is one of Baraka's specials, which is that, is very simple. It's just that motion. It's down, down, back, A. Now, this is the important thing to note. I'm gonna do it again, but I'm not letting go of A. Now watch the left side. I let it go that time, and it gave me the special move. In games, or at least 2D fighters, you want to make sure you're in complete control because of how strict the timing can be on everything that needs to be done. So, just for all immediate intents and purposes, if you want to try it out, you're more than welcome, but for trying to get better as quick as possible, you want to make sure you turn that off. Okay, now, the important thing to note here is we're going to start with a very basic bread butter, so that way you guys can get used to how the feeling of the cancel is. And it's also a very open window because of the special move involved. Now, 1, 1, 2, very simple. XX, Y, or square, square, triangle, if you're playing on PlayStation. Now, this is the important thing to note. Spine Burst can end that combo. So what you want to do is you want to practice it just a few times to feel it out and make sure that you understand the timing of it. Now, the reason why this is an intermediate window is because the second that move hits, you can get the special. Now, watch what happens if you delay it just even for a little bit. Oh! As you can see, special doesn't come out. All you get is 1, 1, 2. Now, this is the part that is a little bit tricky. You have to make sure that you input the special move the second that the actual move hits. So, if you delay it just a little bit, you're only going to get the 3 hits instead of getting the actual 4th hit, which is the most damaging part of the entire combo. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to go on to the tricky part of this video, which is his actual command grab, which is back forward, and the B button or circle if you're on PlayStation again. As you can see here, it's back forward, and that's the entire thing. Doesn't seem like much, right? Well, when you try to do it with the actual, when you try to do it with the 1, 1, 2, the timing gets a little bit more strict, as you can clearly tell. So, the way you want to do it is the second that you are about to hit that second hit, just mash that shit. Just mash back forward B. Because sometimes, and this is more importantly just how it works with this game's input window, you can get away with that as long as there's not an identical button or anything close to it. Now, as you can see here, Baraka has a flag that is associated with down, down, back. It's the opposite of Spine Burst. Same exact input, different button. But if you do it wrong, you're going to get the flag instead of the command grab. That time I just got a knee. But that's the important thing to note. You want to make sure that you're understanding the actual motion and to keep your thumb planted properly. Now, the other thing is I know people are like, you shouldn't tell people to mash. However, in certain instances, it's needed because of how strict that timing can be. Now, this is just how fighting games are nowadays. This would not fly in previous fighters. It's just how it is now, because the input window is very lenient. Now, what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you a crushing blow that is pretty much going to be your bread and butter, and if you can land this reliably, you're pretty much ready to go against every other character that you please with an input window, because it's not exactly that hard. And there's going to be something special in the middle of it, so pay attention very closely to the inputs. If you can, if it scrolls too fast, I apologize, I can't help that. And I screwed up on the first try because lol. Oh, it gave me the second kick, really? Oh, it's going to be one of them times, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of them times. There we go. Now, as you can see, I ended up flipping Devora. That's an enhanced attack. Certain special moves in this game have an enhanced version. Now, there is no really strict timing on this. The second that the special comes out, just mash it. You'll get it. It doesn't matter. You'll get it no matter what. If you want that enhanced version of that move, you will get it no matter what, as long as you are mashing the right bumper. Or R1 if you're using default. So, the way this works is, if you're doing an enhanced version, it will enhance your attack, give it a different property, as well as usually and generally apply bleed for some reason. I don't understand that concept, but everybody has like this passive bleed damage on their enhance, or it freezes time. It's very weird, but you know what? Hey, more character depth. There you go. Now, we're going to put Devora in the corner. I believe that is here. Yes, it is. Right. And then we're going to go close to show you an extensive combo. Now, here's the important thing to note here, is this is going to be a relatively easy combo to pull off, but also it seems a little bit overwhelming, so we're going to take it step by step here. 1, 1, 2, into the command grab. Alright, you want to make sure you get at least that. We're going to go, that, like I said, this is the tricky part of the video, is that command grab. So we're going to do that, or not. There we go. Flip. Alright, you want to flip, and you can either do this again into the command grab. Let's do a full length here. Flip. And it doesn't want to give it to me. Oh my lord! Huh. Oh, I timed it wrong. That's annoying. Come on. Give me the freaking input, you bastard! Oh, Lord. Is it really doing this to me? Thank you. There we go. Holy crap. It's only because I'm recording that it's taking that many attempts. Now, the reason why you want to make sure that you get that is it's just a basic bread and butter loop. But, as you can see, the timing on it is rather difficult. So if you can get that, like I said, it'll be easier for you to transition to another character. Now, we're going to go for a different combo. Now, as you can see, I did 1, 1, 2. I did this back into another command grab while she was falling. What if I told you that you can get that instead because you're in the corner? So basically, we're going to completely cut out that 1, 1, 2 until later. This is how the new combo will look. Come on. Thank you. Oh, it didn't give it to me. It would have been sweet if I got it on my first try, but no. I can't get that first try, can I? Damn recording curse. Really? Will you give it to me, please? Oh, my Lord in heaven. There we go. Holy Christ. But, as you can see here, is the reason why you would want to make sure that you understand the window is because the window for this is a lot shorter than the window for... Now, the reason I have it paused here is because a big freaking thunder crash just happened and I had to save my video, so I was making sure I didn't lose anything. Now, the important thing here, like I said, is the simple fact that when you're doing a special move, you want to make sure that you understand the timing. It's very simple to get a simple 2-hit string. Make sure you understand this timing before you try to do anything more intermediate, like the command grab, because the command grab will make sure that you hate your soul. Okay, that's a little bit of an exaggeration. But at the same token, it's extremely strict and very frustrating when you don't understand how to actually get it. Now, it's very easy to get it just raw like this and not worry too much about it. So, you want to make sure that you're practicing while doing it inside of a string to make sure you understand the timing of this, because this will help you understand, oh, every character has a simple bread and butter starter just like Baraka does that you can cancel into a special. It's very important that you understand the different timings that can happen between specials as well as other setups such as that. That one will be extremely strict, especially if you can actually, especially because of the fact that in this game it will want to read the second hit, or the third hit, or it'll give you spark. So if you can get this rather reliably, that's another good step to actually do. You just want to make sure that you understand exactly how to do your inputs properly. Now, the reason why Baraka is probably your best chance is because of the fact that he doesn't have any crazy inputs. His hardest input is his back forward B. That's his hardest input and his strictest timing. So it's a great stepping stool character to actually get you on your way to understanding the exact timing and strictness of how these windows can be. Now, if you guys are still having trouble... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. If you guys are still having trouble, please leave a comment down below, and I will be able to help you as much as I possibly can. Now, if you're having trouble with, I don't know, saying, nah, you know what, that's okay. I was going to say maybe you could try out a different input, which is input shortcuts, special moves require less directional precision. You don't necessarily want to do that because I will turn it on just to show you exactly why you don't want this. Okay, now, Baraka's actual back forward command grab is now not that bad. What? Excuse you? Did it not save? It better have saved. Off. Okay. So... Huh. It didn't change it. Weird. It changed it for when I was actually practicing Johnny Cage. That's very odd and very interesting. I'm sorry for that. I didn't mean to get distracted. But the way it works is you want to make sure that you actually get through just a simple trial and error with Baraka in general, because it will make you feel a lot better. Because there's nothing more important than improving, even just a little bit than you did previously. It's more than enough, more than worth it, and worthy of noting for yourself as well as others, because no matter how small the improvement, it's still a step in the right direction. So never be afraid to actually ask for advice or help from other people. And if anybody gives you an attitude over it, then they're not worth it in the first place. But if you guys have any problems or any troubles, or you still have questions about things, please leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get to it as soon as possible and help you out and make you guys love this game as much as I do. This is Ittarra signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope to see you in the next part. Take care, everyone, and be safe. Later!